Hey everybody, it's Max McAllister from Traxxion Dynamics here with a video to show you how to change the lid on the glove box of your 2018 Plus Honda Goldwing. I have this whole glove box assembly removed and on the bench as if you had done an air filter or an insulating wrap on your glove box. But if you were going to do this on your bike, you'll have to remove all the body work on the front of the bike, including all of the tank shelter stuff, to get to where this piece is hanging and you can see it. What you're after here, if you want to come around here, my lovely camera assistant. By the way, I've never done this myself, so I only have my camera lady for a little while, so I said, let's just do this. There's a rod here. We're going to have to get this rod out, and here's our replacement lid. What we're after, unfortunately, is a couple of small scratches here, and we're going to replace this because the lid is scratched. So, 6 of one, half dozen of the other. I don't see any reason to choose one side over the other. Now, I have a very pointy pick here because these are little tiny E-clips, and that just came off and it's stuck and dropped. There it is. There's our little clip. So you can see how this could be a challenge to do on the bike. I would have towels, black towels or blue towels, something dark, wrapped very tightly around this. Tape it if you can to make a seal around it, because finding that thing, that little clip, will be a nightmare. In fact, probably the smart money would order 2 or 3 clips from Honda when you order this lid. So if one shoots off into the bike, there you go. And your spring could shoot off. So you might even throw a piece of tape over the spring while you pull the axle out, okay? To get that. And I'm looking at what's going on here. Interesting. It can't be. The lid's loose in my hand, so it can't be harder than it looks. I'm guessing this is just a little Rubik's Cube-ish. Here's the 2 parts. They look the same to me. So it obviously is a Rubik's Cube situation here. I think I just have to pry a little, to be honest. There we go. Okay, so that's it actually. Is you'll have to pry this inner lip away. There's a catch lip there that the lid tops out on that you'll have to deal with. Now, there is a clip on, there's another piece on here. So let's take this out. It has a little dowel on the, or a keyway on the top. Not sure why, but I'm going to put it back the way I found it. And it is not, it's just a plastic dowel. Oh, nope, it actually does have, there we go. That might be another piece of what's going on here. See that? Oh, this is a little drag for you. That's what gives it a little drag so it doesn't fly. All right, so that just seems to... Okay, so that lays down in... I see what it's doing. The 2 gears, the little teeth, there's 2 little keyways for them to lay in. So, well, this is quite a nuisance. Okay, I got it in there. So the 2 little keyways are like 90 degrees. Oh, but they fall right out. There's no... That's not a simple thing. Throw it on the floor. Always helps if you can throw it on the floor once or twice. Highly advised. Drop this in the engine of your motorcycle. I can tell you right now, I would never advise anyone to do this on the bike. This would be one where I would remove the cubby and come to a workbench. The odds of you succeeding at this on your one and only attempt in your life are 0 without throwing a piece of this into the motorcycle. Maybe I'll have better luck. Let's start by putting it back in. And then maybe I'll have better luck doing this on the cubby with the axle. in tow. All right, so let's thread the axle. Oh, see, they trick you, don't they? Okay, here we go. All right, so we can, here's your keyway. There. There's your little keyway you're trying to get these two little gears into. So I got this. All right, look at that. All right, so a piece at a time. Now, it's the dreaded part of anything in the universe is a spring. Most dreaded part. That's fun, isn't it? Now, I didn't look at... Here, you know what? Here's what we're going to do. Come out to my bike. My bike. I missed. Come on. Oh, you can't see it. There's a short arm and a long arm on the spring, and I didn't see which way it went. So, all right, I'll just have to figure it out using my infinite wisdom. It appears that the short arm goes up, though, because of, yes, the short arm goes up. Otherwise, if you invert it, here's how you know you're doing it wrong. If you put the long arm up, the axle it would interfere with it. So, long arm down, short arm up, hook them over, push, and keep going one little section at a time. Look at that. I like it. All right. Now, the real challenge. Everything latches and acts normally. And let's go out one more time and look at my bike. I'm questioning everything now. I think that little thing, it just has a drag to it, but, well, see, I need to find the little gizmo must have a counter spring in it of some nature. So now we got to figure that out. See, is this more fun than watching somebody that knows what they're doing? All right, so see, here's my problem. See, it's joingy. That thing must need to be wound up in some way to create more drag. So, not knowing what that is, let's pull this. Oh, now, remember earlier I said I recognized that this keyway was up. I'm going to guess that it catches on the lid of the lid of the motorcycle here. Okay, so I'll just need to orient this myself. Yes, that's what's going on. So this drag mechanism is not creating any drag because I had it, that keyway was outside of the lid. It needs to be inside the lid so it catches on the lid when you open. Let's see if this feels like it's got any kind of drag here. See that? It's outside there, so it'll have no function. Here's what we're after. You want it to be on that lid. All right, now we're back to the spring. Short arm up, long arm down. You'll orient the spring, push inward on it. Get the two arms started, or hooked in their links. By the way, groove there, groove there. Get those in there, push the rod through. Now let's see if we're made any progress. Look at that. Nice. Okay, so now we don't get the boing when it pops up. All right, so everything Orders restored in the universe with our glove box. All right, good. So we have the drag now so it doesn't pop at you. This will be a treat, I can assure you, putting this clip on. Needle nose pliers, most people will have. I have these duckbill pliers. They are very helpful. So look at that. Well, so the thing that should have been really hard was really easy, and the thing that should have been easy was not. So, yeah, so it's got drag and it's got a spring. So this will be on the bike in this fashion. Perfect. All right, there you have it. You get to watch me flounder around a little bit, but now you know all the mistakes you could make. And so what I've learned here by doing this install of this lid, I would never do this on the motorcycle. The odds of you doing that successfully are absolutely zero. So don't do it. Go ahead and take this off. So if it were me and I had a scratch, unless it just drove me, absolutely crazy, and actually I'm that kind of person, I probably would kind of drive me crazy. If I had a matte black bike, I would go cut a piece of matte black vinyl and cover this, and scratch until it was time to change my air filter. When it's time to change your air filter, you have to take this off anyway. There's your opportunity to change the lid and do an installation job on your glove box at the same time. So, all right, there you have it. And changing the glove box lid on a 2018 or later year model Honda Goldwing. So my name's Max. Give this video a thumbs up. Sorry it took so long. Different style. Maybe instead of me just knowing what to do, some people like to watch how people figure things out. So that was it. Please share with your friends and subscribe to my channel. Thanks a lot.